As always, Playdate is brought to you by Triple, the original high seltzer.
Redefining the party landscape. Podcast episode
83.
Vincent Jackson.
There we go.
I mean, yeah.
We were locked and loaded. We're locked and loaded for this episode and next week because we kept getting...
Yeah, we were painting the corners, yes.
Oh. We have a new guest.
Oh, yes.
Birdie.
Birdie, say hi. Birdie. I'm going to just say it.
Yeah.
She sucks at podcasting.
She's not very good.
She's not good.
She's
for our audio listeners.
She's a dog.
She's a dog.
She's good at a lot of things. Podcasting is not one of them. I had a huge snafu when I went to go get her.
Tell us about where she came from.
So Birdie is a dog. She came from what I think is she's like a Chihuahua, like retriever hybrid.
Retriever?
I think so. She's very docile, and she whatever DNA the Chihuahua has that makes him like skittish, and that she somehow did not get those genes.
Well, you've been giving her triples too.
I have been. She's tripled out of her gourd right now. That would be so fucked up getting a dog high. But so she's my sister's dog. My sister is in Chicago right now, and so I went to go pick her up. My sister lives in Echo Park, which, if you're familiar,
that's like where cool people live, right?
Where very cool people live. And for the sake of this story, I need people to know that it is not south of here. That is very important.
Okay.
That is a very important thing to know. If you are driving to Echo Park, you should know that it's not south of...
Did you go south?
I will tell you. So I originally was going to drive to my sister's location on Find My Friends because I didn't have her address.
Yeah.
Then she texted me an address, and she said, like, hey, actually come to this address because it'll take you to the back part where you can park. You don't have to park on the busy street. So I click on it. I was dropping some people off at dinner in Venice.
Yeah.
Venice is further away from Echo Park than where I am. And my first clue that I was driving in the wrong direction should have been that I was like about 20 minutes closer.
Wait, you were starting where?
In Venice.
Got it.
Which is not closer to Echo Park.
Yeah.
And I go, oh, they must have some like secret route. Mm-hmm. They're going to like slingshot me around all this traffic. Gonna have the dog in no time. We're driving, and I get on the 405 towards Long Beach, and it does not have me getting off for about 30 miles, or 20 miles, however long it was. And I go like, this is odd, but like it has me making great time. I'm going to get there in like 40 minutes. This will be perfect. And I get off the highway, and it's not a part of Los Angeles that I recognize. I still don't know where...
You went all 30 miles with just being like,
well, it's going to slingshot me eventually.
That's crazy.
And I kept being like out loud being like, this is so much further south than I thought it was. And then I get off the highway, and there's no driving once you get off the highway. It just says like 3 minutes. So I'm like, oh, I don't remember her living like right off the highway. And I pull into this container parking lot, like full of giant shipping containers, like going like overseas, like those types of ones.
Long Beach is like a huge port.
Well, you don't know that I'm in Long Beach yet.
Oh,
and neither,
you said that.
Neither do I. No, it just kept saying towards Long Beach.
Okay.
Which, like, if you're not familiar with the California highway system, like it says like to get home, I get on a thing that goes towards Sacramento, which is like 8 hours away. So in my head, I'm like, it's plausible that this is just the direction we're heading, whatever.
Yeah.
And it goes like arrived. And I'm just in a shipping container.
in a container.
I'm in a container. And it was like where I had always envisioned where the mafia would drop off like dead bodies. Like I'm in the middle of fucking nowhere, surrounded by shipping containers.
Yeah.
My sister's a trendy girl. I'm like, okay, maybe, because I haven't been to her new spot. Like maybe this is where it is, and it's gonna like spit me out.
Yeah.
Nope. And so I look where I am. I'm fully in Long Beach, which, if you're not familiar with Los Angeles, is not Echo Park.
It's not even close.
Could not be further away. I don't even know if it's considered Los Angeles.
It's not.
So I'm in a different part of California with no dog. And so I call my sister. She was supposed to end the address with like Boulevard, and she ended it with like Avenue. So it took me to the same address in a different city,
Got it.
which is not Echo Park.
Yep.
And so now it's like 9:30. She was like, do you want to just get her tomorrow? I was like, nope. Like I sunk costs. Like I've already put so much time into this. Like I need to just get the dog.
Yeah.
Drove up, got her, brought her home. We're good now.
How long did it take to get from Long Beach to Echo Park?
All in
hour?
all, I was in the car for a couple hours. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah.
Listened to a lot of Joe Rogan.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, because I looked up. I wanted to listen to a Nate Bargatze podcast, and I couldn't really. I assumed he had his own. I couldn't find it, but he went on Rogan, and so I listened to a Joe Rogan episode.
Nice. How was Nate?
He's the funny.
like that guy a lot.
I think he's the funniest man.
His timing is unbelievable.
I think what's so impressive about him is that he doesn't like swear or he doesn't like say
Yeah.
anything vulgar, and I think to be that funny, just based off just like using kind of day to day like mundane stuff.
Yep.
Is really impressive because he's not like there's no shock factor. You know what I mean? He's just like I don't know. I like his vibe.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of like all we do is just like drop fuck and shit to get a laugh.
Right. Tatas.
Tata, tutu,
Tutu.
crumpo.
Crumpo gets a big
Crumpo gets a big one, but Nate just wouldn't dip. Nate wouldn't
He does
meddle with
not.
that.
He does
Yeah.
not meddle in the Crumpo pot.
He wouldn't. Yeah.
But you know what they say about Playdate?
I'm smoking on that Crumpo pot.
Yeah. Pull up. We're smoking that Crumpo pack.
I had a dream last night.
Ooh. Let me know, brother.
Here, my dream. It was It was a nightmare. I had a nightmare last night. It was horrible.
I had a horror dream.
I had a horror dream, and it was just I was trying to log into something, and I couldn't like spell my password right.
Yep.
And it felt like 10 hours, and then I got the password, but then I had typed in the email wrong, and it was like I kept like waking up and being like, oh my god, this is fucking annoying, and then going back to bed and just having the exact same dream. It was the worst dream ever.
The worst ones are like that where it's a real activity.
Like I'd rather just be like a demon melting my face off at that
Right.
point, because then I can wake up and be like, all right, well, obviously that's not gonna happen. But this time I was like, god damn, is this gonna happen to me? Is this like a premonition?
So I'm getting my haircut tomorrow.
Cool.
And I had a dream last night where, because I've been like debating getting bangs again.
Yeah.
And in my dream, I like went to get my haircut and it didn't look different at all. And then, but I had to go to work in an hour. So I was like freaking out over the fact that I needed to get back to the salon, get my bangs, and get to work in an hour.
So what is it?
I think it,
What's the?
I feel like I shouldn't get bangs.
Yeah, I like your hair as is right now.
Thanks.
I would like huge bangs,
Huge bangs.
like down to your chin.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be good.
I mean, I feel like that could be good.
Yeah.
Well, Laura and I hung out this weekend.
Yeah, that was fun.
It was viral.
Yeah, I know.
What? You told me on Friday, you said, I'm not going to see you this weekend.
I know.
I'll see you Monday.
That's why I was frustrated. Because my thing is like I want to be invited, but I did.
You literally
No,
told me.
I was like, like the last thing I said to him before we parted away was like, all right, not going to see you this weekend, brother. Catch you on Monday.
I
and
thought
then,
you, because you had the dog and shit.
I know, and I
the
wouldn't have been
mellow
able to
dog,
come. But then someone posted a story and it was like Lauren, Chester, and Jerry at a bar. And I was like,
Yeah.
I would have brought,
We had
I would
Falbo,
have found a way.
Yeah.
Angus, Falbo,
Angus.
Eglamises,
Who's
Aaron.
Eglamises?
You ever met him?
No.
He's like Falbo's like writing partner that he's doing this movie with.
Eglamises?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Is he a
What?
nice guy?
I don't think I met this guy.
He was sitting right next to Tyler. Or he like took Tyler's
Oh,
seat when
I don't
he got
think I
up,
really spoke to
and
him.
Yeah, he's a man.
Mia was there.
He's not a real guy.
Yeah, what the hell is that name?
Eglamises.
Oh, I fucked it up so bad. All weekend I was like, I want to convince him there's a guy named Eglamises.
You had me for a second.
know.
You had me for a
You
second.
had me, and I was there.
Lauren was like,
Wait, what is that name?
Eglamises. Isn't that an all-time name? Like, pull up. Me and Eglamises are hitting the bar.
well, it's also like my knee jerk was like fake name, but then I was like, what if he listens to this and it's me being like, what a stupid name.
It's an ice cream place in like Ohio, I think.
Did I tell you I think I'm switching banks.
Whoa.
I had.
I think we're. I think our podcast has gone too far. We're doing
Does anyone
too many
care about
episodes.
that?
No. This is a real. You'll actually like this story.
Okay.
So we're getting ready to go to breakfast. If you work at TD Bank,
Yeah.
fucking count your numbers.
Okay, good.
Or count your numbers.
Yeah, it's like
I guess
just
that's probably what
they
you're
do.
doing. Count your days, TD Bank, because I am furious. I literally thought I was getting pranked. So
Okay.
we were getting ready to go to breakfast. I check my Amex app. My bill, like I paid my bill, and usually it posts immediately. It's been like 3 days it hasn't posted. So
Wait, for your credit card?
for my credit card. I pay it from my checking account.
Right.
And so, however much I'd paid had gone through, but it wasn't reflecting that on my balance. So I call Amex. They're like, no worries. We just need to we need to set up a 3-way call with your bank. It'll take 2 seconds. We'll get it going. 45 minutes of waiting of the same theme song for 45 minutes. I'm like,
Theme song.
just like jazz, whatever the waiting, holding music is. And finally get a hold of the bank. They're like, all right, yep, we just need to verify it's you. Like, read your account number. We're at the final stage. The woman hangs up. Call drops. I'm like, oh my God, I'm panicking. I call the number back. They won't let me do it. I set up a new call. I wait another 45 minutes. The TD person picks up. The Amex lady got bored and hung up. So now I'm trying to get the other Amex lady on the phone. I somehow patch in the original one. She gets on. She says it doesn't count if it comes from an outside line. It needs to come from internally. So we start again for the third time. I'm checking with her every 10 minutes to make sure she's still there. She's still there. The TD person picks up after like an hour this time. The Amex person hung up again. So I'm now just complaining to the TD woman, like, you gotta help me out. I don't know what to do. And then you hear the Amex person sprint back to the phone and be like, I'm here.
What?
And it was a 2-second fix.
And they got it.
Immediately got it.
Yeah.
It could have been 2 seconds, and it was my whole morning.
So you're switching banks?
Yeah.
Or just like you've decided mentally that you're going to?
I'm checked out of this relationship.
Yeah. No pun intended.
Yeah.
I just switched banks.
How'd that go?
Good. I haven't officially closed my Saco and Biddeford Savings Institution account, but I
Right.
have moved and put assets into an account at SoFi, which I picked because I think it lets you skip the line at Chargers games, and I didn't really have any other metric to go by when deciding a bank. So,
Well, that's the most important feature of the bank.
well, I was like,
Waiting time at Chargers.
yeah, well, I
games.
was like, I don't know. Like, I was like, I don't know which one to do. I was like, well, I know for a fact this one lets me skip the line at Chargers games. So,
Right.
also, I think they have good rates.
What does that mean?
Like you have good interest rates on like your savings account.
This is good stuff.
This is good. This is good.
Because
Good.
you're
stuff.
saying about SoFi, there's no brick and mortar location, so I guess all the money they save on bricks they put towards their interest rates.
All right, I have a good story. I have an actual Playdate story.
Wait, also notice how we're all wearing our Birks and hats.
Birkson hats.
Birkin. Well, we do this every day.
I know,
Birkin
but
hats.
I wanted to just be like more like you guys.
Birkin hat. It's $50,000. I show up to brunch the other day with Birdie in Hermosa, and there's a table directly next to us, and a woman has her chair pulled out like all the way into my empty chair.
Okay.
And so I can't get there, and I'm like, oh, excuse me.
Okay.
Like it's like at an angle, whatever.
Like the way she's sitting.
The way she's like kicking back in her chair, and so I can't get into my seat. So I finally get her attention, whatever. She kind of squares it away, and it's clear everyone at the table dislikes this woman.
Okay.
And so I was like, maybe she's just this rude all the time, and that's why her friends don't like her, or whatever. Kind of forget it. Go back. We're having a nice brunch together. Me, my mom, her friend, and the dog, and my girlfriend. And then I'm not really paying attention to the people over there. And then at some point, this woman, we ordered mimosas. Jesus, we ordered mimosas. This table next to us, like, sees that it's a good idea. Yeah. They order mimosas. Mm-hmm. Only the 3 women get them, and the annoying one doesn't get one. Like, they don't bring a glass for her. It wasn't like she wasn't drinking one and they brought 4 glasses. Like, they didn't bring her a glass. I forget about it. When we get up, the woman who was being annoying has her own table and is no longer with those people and I put it all together, that woman was not part of their party. She sat down at their table and was like crashing their brunch and was like an insane person. She had gotten mimosas for herself at a table for one and was yelling over to the girls that she was originally sitting with, like, look, mimosa time, we're all doing it. And I'm looking, no one with me is seeing this happen, but I can't be like, I can't address it.
Yeah, you
because
can make a whole scene.
We're right there. And so we didn't get to talk about it until we left. But like, how insane do you have to be to sit down at someone else's table and be like,
kind of sad.
mimosa time?
Yeah, I mean, that is kind of awesome, I guess. That might be a This Guy Rocks. Just pulling up at a random table and being like, mimosa time.
Well, it's like the single rider line that Ryan pitched.
Oh, yeah. Or wait, what was I just thinking of that was like a pitch? Oh, when you were talking about being on hold. Didn't someone pitch? Or did I just like read this DM and we never actually pitched it?
But it puts all the people on hold together.
All the people on hold get on one call with each
I
other.
would have
that's
been
good.
So it's like you can just chat with some randos instead of having to listen.
Like a chat room. Yeah.
I would have been trying to get every single one of them to hang out.
Do you think there'd be guys jerking off on that too?
Yeah, be like Omegle.
No, I'm not like being a perv. I'm just saying that's what happens when you give
Yeah.
people anonymous access to anything. They will jerk off.
Yeah, it's kind of like a give a mouse a cookie situation.
Exactly.
Give a guy a chat room. He's gonna want to.
He's gonna it's gonna
jack
happen.
it,
We just
man.
have to be real about what the stakes are here.
If that was a real thing, I would just blast heavy metal music into the thing so that everyone would have to hang up.
And like you would clear out the queue.
Yeah.
That's a good point. Wait, what were we just talking about? Something viral.
The Mimosa Time lady.
Mimosa time. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it wasn't that.
All right, what
But
did
I
you
had
guys do this
something.
weekend?
I had a little Sunday fun day yesterday.
Yeah, how'd that go?
Oh, that's what go. You go.
Did you have a Sunday fun day?
Yeah, I had a fun Sunday.
Yeah, I just went to my friend Sasha's. She's a pool at her apartment. It was so beautiful. We just hung out in the sunshine, drank Aperol Spritz, and I didn't have any scaries because I was making good use of my day.
Did you take my advice? That's what I was
was
talking
your
about
advice?
yesterday. Was that like people use Sunday as like not even part of the weekend? Like you're already getting prepared for the week,
Yeah.
and that's why you get stressed out. If you just use Sunday as like another Saturday,
Yeah.
and then deal with it on Monday morning.
That's the key.
Yeah, but then Monday sucks.
I don't know.
I
I
don't
had
think
a
so.
bunch of beers yesterday, and I feel fine
Yeah.
because it was like I had the whole weekend to process it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't
What
do
do you
that.
do?
I got a burrito. I went to the window.
Buddy,
I got a steak and egg burrito. It was awesome. And then took a nap, which was great. And then I went and watched.
Oh my God.
I played Wingspan.
Wait, I keep getting calls. Should we pick this up?
yeah,
from
pick it
who?
up. Pick it
It's
up.
like a dual. It's like another three-way call.
Yeah.
Hello?
Hey, my name is Derek Bond. I'm an attorney with the Fulton County Legal Affairs Division. Do you have a second to chat?
Yes.
So we received a formal complaint a couple weeks ago that an individual at this number falsely claimed to be with the Fulton County Building Department. I just wanted to, this is, just to be clear, this is not a legal proceeding at this time. I'm in fact-finding mode. Do you have a second just to kind of elaborate on your participation in the sense of it?
It's a prank.
I am with the Fulton County Building Department.
Sir, you are not. The Fulton County Legal Affairs Division has investigated this, and if you kind of want
This is a prank call.
This has to be a prank call.
sir, if you want, you can verify my ID with the Office of Legal Affairs. I can hand you my badge ID FC-4178. Given that this is an active investigation, I need you to confirm involvement before we proceed with the next steps.
Don't say anything.
I do not confirm
This has
involvement.
to be a prank.
Did you catch my badge ID number?
I don't have like a thing to test your badge ID number.
Wait,
This is a good prank. I like this.
This is not a prank. I can after this call, I can pass you along for verification. Case ID number 240078.
That's a different number.
You made that number up.
Sir, this doesn't classify as a prank in my book. Misrepresenting yourself as a county official can lead to serious legal repercussions. I need you to clarify if this was, like, we have phone records confirming that the call originated from this number, and the affected party was fairly insistent that we follow up on this. So I need before we kind of identify if we need to escalate this further, I need confirmation from this number.
No, I do not confirm that.
You do not confirm it. Are you disagreeing with the phone records?
I don't know what you are referring to, but no, I don't think I do confirm that.
Okay, I mean, we have the affected party. It had to do with a sauna in the backyard. I think the file that we have on record is fairly detailed as it relates to the involvement of this number. If you're saying that somebody else used this number for that proceeding, then I'm happy to take that on record and circle back with you. But regardless of intent, I need to confirm whether this is done.
So, it's a great prank. Unfortunately, I have to go right now, but if this is real, I do not confirm involvement.
I thought I had you.
Dude, that
was awesome.
There was
I was shitting myself for a second.
There was part of me that was like, there's a chance. Will and I are here.
It is a crime. Like, I think we have been committing a crime.
I think it's a misdemeanor at worst. But dude, my only thing was like, this guy sounds too, like, how young is this department?
But all right, I'll chalk that up to having you 50%.
Dude,
wait, how did you know we were recording right now?
Yeah, we actually are recording right now. This is gonna be in the pod.
I was talking with Lauren. It was.
Oh, you bitch!
Whoa!
I didn't mean that. All right, that was great. I like that, man.
All right.
That was great.
If it ends up in the pod.
That was great.
All right, later, man.
Later.
Who was that?
He just DM'd me and was like, "I think it'd be funny to get."
You usually give him his number?
Yeah. I told him, "Don't worry." I said, "Don't give his number to anyone." He's like, "Obviously, I won't."
That's awesome.
That's funny because I was like, "There's a chance. There's a chance it's real." So it's like you can't like fully.
Yeah, it's also crazy that you were like, "Let's answer this phone call right now."
We did it
I knew
twice.
you. I knew you would.
Also, why were there two numbers on there?
Oh, I don't know. That's weird.
Maybe he's Google Voice. Fulton County too.
Funny.
Was it in Fulton County though?
Yeah, he was trying to remember which was the one that had the mean dad.
Yeah. It was somewhere in Georgia. He's right. So that was probably close, if not right.
Wait, so are we committing a crime? Because it's not a real.
Technically, I think impersonating a government official is a crime, but it's like such a low stakes.
Yeah, we're not saying we're from a department that doesn't exist.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know.
All right, should we do the roadmap?
Yeah.
$10,000 fine.
That was convincing.
Okay,
you were right. The thing that made it not believable was that the guy sounded like a guy our
young.
age.
He sounded young.
Otherwise, you'd have it.
Yeah.
You want to do a roadmap already?
Whoa.
It'd be the shortest episode of all time.
Oh, I think I'm gonna sell my car.
Oh, what?
Yeah, I want to get something cool in my car. The Jeep just breaks down.
What do you want?
I don't know. I'm thinking like maybe like a Bronco could be cool.
What?
That would be sick.
That would be cool. I just am like constantly having trouble with the Jeeps break down more than like anything. I think like a smart car could be funny.
Are you serious?
I mean, I think that would be a nightmare.
Don't get a
but
smart
like,
car.
I actually fully support this. I want you to get a smart car.
Smart car or like I was thinking
a
like
Bronco or a smart car is hysterical.
if you picked a really normal, like I could pick a really normal car and then spend the rest of the money on like tricking it the fuck out.
Yeah.
Like,
What would you do to a smart car?
put it on like 34-inch rims. Make it do that thing where it like bounces. It'd be funny if it like you could drive and then it would like leapfrog the car in front of you. Like it shoots so much force down to the ground that it like hops a car.
Yeah, get one of those. Get a smart car that can hop cars.
It can grind. It's like a metal plate, so you're like driving to grind the median to like get around a car.
I think you could go on the boardwalk with a smart car.
Really? Dude, there's this new, or maybe it's not new, but it didn't happen where I grew up. Maybe this is an LA thing. People just using the shoulder in traffic.
Yeah, I think that's LA shit.
That is, there's a special place in hell for those people.
You ever see that, like Francis Ellis?
Yes. Okay, it's exactly that.
He just like, what's your take on this, Lauren? He would just like, people were driving on the shoulder, so he just went like in standstill traffic, he just pulled fully into the shoulder and stopped.
Oh, I do that.
To block people?
Yeah.
You do that?
What? Not fully, but I'll sort of pull over.
You're like a
vigilante?
rogue
Well, it pisses
civilian.
me off. Like, why are you doing that?
That's crazy. I don't have the balls to
I don't
pull
have the
out.
balls
I don't
to stand out.
Yeah.
But then people let them in. Why are you letting them in? They just cut you.
Yeah, no, I will
Yeah,
not.
I don't know.
I do this new move. I guess I'm not really want to talk, but I have a new move. Brian does it too. There's a
New lore just dropped. People think Brian's like up there.
This huge line accumulates for one intersection, that you have to turn left onto, and like the green arrow is only on for like 7 seconds. So like if you wait in this line, you're just there for like 15 minutes. But what I do is I just go through the light and then I just pull a U-turn because no one's on the other side of the intersection.
Got it.
Is that
smart.
a dick move? Or it's like, I'm almost making the line shorter.
Yeah, I think
why
that's
doesn't
fine. That doesn't affect anyone.
I go up there and just bang you, and you can see people that have been waiting there for like 10 minutes being like, you motherfucker. Right after I pulled that move, you know the girl in the elevator with the dog?
Yes.
The whole story, whatever.
Yeah.
She is walking the dog. And now we kind of like are somewhat friends. You know what I mean? We've talked enough. And so I tried to like beep beep to be like, hey, like, how's it going? Because the dog had its cast off, whatever. And she had her AirPods in. And so I went like beep beep, and she didn't look up. And the car in front of me thought that I was honking because I'm not having, like, if we were having a conversation, he could turn around and figure out that the reason I was honking was because I was talking to my friend. Yeah. And so I honked. She doesn't look up from her phone. And the guy in front of me turns around and was like, what? Because it was no turn on red. So I was honking at a guy who wasn't doing anything wrong.
Did you go like,
I was like, this, she's right. But you can't be like, you can't explain like someone you kind of know is right there.
Yeah. I was talking about my Sunday fun day when that rude playmate interrupted us. No, but I watched. I birded it up. I played 3 games of Wingspan this weekend. I'm getting good. But then we watched White Lotus. Have you guys watched?
Yeah, I'm watching the new season.
I want to talk about. Are you out on it in general?
I'm not loving the new season.
I just have been told. Everyone in my life is like trying to shove it down my throat, and I'm worried. I am always wary of those things. When someone's like, "You have to watch this. You would love it."
Yeah,
like, you don't know what I like.
Yeah, that's fair. We had like a watch party. It was fun. So I think I got a new crew that I can do watch party with every Sunday, which I think that's a great like Sunday thing because it's like in the evening too, and it's like
that's what me and Mia do.
Yeah, it kind of like gives some life to your Sunday. I think it's good. I am enjoying it.
Really?
Yeah. I don't care about like the older ladies as much.
Yeah, they're all bitches.
Like they all suck.
Care about the ladies.
And the family is insane. I feel like there's some incest.
The family, I know.
What?
I kind of like that plot line.
Weird.
Because it's weird, and they're like their accents are weird.
You know the British girl who's dating
Amy
that
Lou Wood or whatever. Yeah.
I love her from Sex Education.
Yeah, she's great.
She's great, and then she has the most horrible boyfriend in the world.
I know.
What is it? Fiction or real?
Fiction.
But
the first season, we after we started season 3 last week, we were like so disappointed that we were like, let's just restart season 1. And I love season 1.
Oh, I think season 2 is
but I like 2
definitely better.
I like 2 better. But.
Yeah. Well, anyway, I thought it was fun. I like having a show that like other people are watching.
Yeah.
Traitors.
Trying to catch up on Severance. Traitors could be cool.
I think
Survivor starts on Wednesday.
Wednesday.
That's what my grandma says Wednesday.
I think 8
I kind of do
people-
say it like that sometimes.
8 different people this weekend were raving about Severance. Like no one will shut up about it.
I know. Well, I tried to watch. I started it this weekend, and I immediately fell asleep. but I was also really tired going into it. So I can't really, that's not an indictment of the show.
That's like Lord of the Rings for me.
Yeah.
Like I've never have made it out of the Shire.
I've never seen it.
They start in the Shire. It's I wish the whole movie was in the Shire. And then they go and they get into kind of all sorts of shenanigans. But I only watch it on Sundays. I've only attempted to watch it on Sundays.
Got it.
And everyone knows I get very sleepy on Sundays. So
Who doesn't?
I fall asleep before they make it out of the Shire. And then when I wake up, I'm lost. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, yeah. I don't even know at all. I actually I woke up at like, I feel like in college I used to do this like every night where I would fall asleep watching something and wake up at like 3 a.m. on the couch and be like, and like stumble to my bed or don't. And now I feel like I'm pretty good about going to my bed. But on Friday night, I passed out watching Severance and I woke up at 2 a.m. on my couch.
I saw a tweet that was like falling asleep or pretending to be asleep in my office so my boss has to carry me to the meeting.
That's funny.
This podcast is brought to you by Triple. Triple is the original high seltzer with 3 milligrams of THC and just 15 to 20 calories. Triple offers a social buzz similar to that of your favorite hard seltzer, light on calories, high on life. It's all natural, gluten-free, and again, just 15 to 20 calories. Willie, what do you love so much about Triple, man?
Well, I mean, seriously, the calories combined with the great flavors, I feel like I'm beating a dead horse here, but every weekend I love these things even more. Friday night, I had several triples, was feeling great, hanging out with my friends. We had a great time, and I got up the next day, and I felt great, and I went for a big, long run, and it didn't even stop me, you know? It makes you feel good, and it tastes good.
Triple is born from a desire to blend THC's social buzz with the social ritual of sipping on a seltzer. Triple is currently available at grocery stores, liquor stores, bars, and restaurants in Missouri, Kansas, Iowa, Louisiana, Georgia, Florida, and South Carolina. It will be available in Illinois, Arizona, and Ohio by the end of the year.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah, all right. Nationally, it is currently available online. To get it now, go to drinktriple.com and use code Playdate to get 10% off your order. That's drinktriple.com and use code Playdate for 10% off your order. Triple, redefining the party landscape.
Let's get back into the episode. What else is going on in our lives? I did some other stuff, I think.
Should we roadmap it up?
I bought wait. I bought something, I think. No, I didn't buy anything.
Worst podcast of all time. I think I bought something.
No, I could have sworn I bought something. Or did something.
Can you explain to me?
Did something.
Explain to me the scoring of Wingspan. Does it end in a number or is it just?
Yeah, I mean it's kind of what you'd expect. It's a combination of eggs laid, tuck birds, cash food, end of round goals,
right,
feathers, and bonus cards.
Wait, Will, didn't you?
That is exactly what I would expect.
Yeah, exactly. So it's 6 categories, and you just aggregate the score. Yes.
Didn't you start Finspan?
I bought. Oh, that was my big day on Friday. They've been teasing this Finspan. It's like a fish version.
Teasing it how?
On the subreddit, I've been seeing things, and then I look on Friday, and it's like it dropped only in brick and mortar stores today. So on Friday, I called Barnes and Noble. They put it on hold behind the desk, and then I went right after work and I got it. I thought in my mind it was going to be like when the new
Sold
Harry Potter
out.
books dropped, and I got there, and the guy was like, "Yeah, we have it on hold for you." And I look, and there's like 4 on the shelf behind me. It's like there's no reason to.
Did you hear someone say brick and mortar this weekend, and you decided you were going to say it more?
No, I
What's
just
this
have
all
2
about?
things about brick and mortar stores.
Well, we were talking about mortars last week.
Well, I think it's just that's the big perk of SoFi, and that was the condition of the Finspan release.
I understand why it would be a brick store, but why is it a mortar store?
I don't even know what mortar is.
I think it's like a cannon.
What?
I think it must mean like 4 different things because it's also in your
Yeah, it's the stuff that goes in between bricks. That's what I was picturing.
Yeah.
Oh.
Fills the gaps.
But anyway, so we get this Finspan, and we're thinking, oh, it's just gonna be like a new skin on like the bird game, so we can just play with fish now. Totally different game. We got really overwhelmed trying to learn it. So
You got a little over your skis.
So we just played Wingspan twice, and then I'm gonna learn Finspan this week, but I couldn't really unpack it all in once.
Do you have any friends coming into town? I feel like this is your longest stretch.
I know.
without
I got a
friends
month, no friends, no travel. I'm pretty excited. I'm just gonna be straight vibing, as I say. I guess that's just like a thing I've been saying. But I got CY and Jake coming in March.
I think I need to get a dog. Like this weekend has made me be like,
I was wondering.
Definitely do it.
Yeah.
But I will say she's way more calm than I don't think I could get a puppy.
Yeah.
I'd have to go like adopt a dog. They found her apparently on the side of the road in a box.
That's
in
so
like
sad.
the desert.
Like your sister did, or like
No, like whoever they rescued it from.
Got it.
Her from.
Was she a baby when they found her?
Well, that's the thing. They don't like. They still don't know how old she is. You can't like carbon date a dog.
Yeah.
she's chill as hell. She doesn't. Does she want to talk at all, or does she
Oh,
have
Birdie,
any
do you have anything to add?
stories or anything?
She doesn't really eat a lot either, which has been interesting. I've learned she loves salami though.
Oh, me too. I salami-maxed last night. I had you know those things that are like a little piece of cheese wrapped in salami?
Of course.
I went to this White Lotus watch party and I brought that as like a appetizer, you know, like a little.
Where was this watch party?
It was at my friend's house in Venice, and I brought, and she had set out a big stack of those exact things. So we just had like 40 of the salami wrapped cheese things, but it was great. It was the best problem I've ever had. And it was like we were grilling, and it was like bring your own meat. We're gonna fire up the grill, and you just toss shit on. So Scott and I went to get meat at Davy Jones Liquor Locker.
Love Davy Jones Liquor Locker.
It's a great. Have you been?
Yeah, did I not tell you my Davy Jones Liquor Locker story?
No, hit me.
I'll tell you after.
Okay, it's like it's more than just a liquor store. They got everything. They got sandwiches. They got so we're like, oh, they'll have like some burger meat or whatever. They only have Impossible Burger meat. So we bought 2 Impossible Burgers, and that's what I had for dinner last night.
Oh.
Not great.
No?
Impossible Burger meat sounds like it would like the second you put it on the grill, it like explodes.
It felt it's like, oh, it's impossible to make a burger out of this meat. It's meat, but
It's a challenge. It's not even like it's not a health thing. It's more just for guys that grilling has gotten too easy.
yeah, it's so hard to grill. But good luck.
I've had a few good Impossible Burgers in my day.
Fine. It was just
Yeah.
we bought it frozen too, so like it hadn't thawed, and then it was pink in the middle, which I think is fine because it's not meat. But
What was it made out? Like, what was the...
what is? I have no idea.
impossible to say.
Impossible. I don't. It was. People have tried to figure out. It's literally impossible. But I put enough cheese and ketchup on it that it was still good. But
Last time I was at Davy Jones Liquor Locker,
yeah,
I walked in and there was a woman wearing an East Boothbay hoodie, which is like a very specific town in Maine that we like live in. It would be like if you like saw someone wearing like a Lancaster sweat. You know what I mean? Like the only person that would be wearing that is someone that like
it's from
from there, right? So I was just like, oh, I live on, and I said the street, and she was like, what are you talking about? I was like, yeah, like in like East Boothbay. She's currently wearing an East Boothbay sweatshirt.
She probably like thrifted it or something.
And she was like, I don't know what you're talking about. And I was like, your sweatshirt. And she was like, oh yeah. And it made me mad at all the LA like thrift heads. Like, you didn't even read it. You didn't even read what the sweatshirt says.
Yeah.
Well,
Hey, here's a PSA. If you're wearing a sweatshirt with a town on it, you better know every street there.
I agree.
I'm going to want to talk
You
about
should
it.
at least know some of the streets.
Yeah.
I saw a guy in New Orleans. I was walking down the street and he had a UNE hoodie on,
It's good stuff.
and I was like, I went like, oh, you go to UNE? And he was like, oh, my daughter goes there. And I said, oh, my parents live in Biddeford. Not true.
Yep.
But I just panicked. I walked away. I was like, why did I say my parents live in Biddeford?
Yeah, it's
Just
weird.
one town over from the truth.
Yeah, he would have. Yeah, that's interesting. You want so desperately to be connected to it.
Yeah, I just lied. I don't know.
I had a similar situation. It's kind of like when a guy's wearing a band shirt.
Yeah.
It's a band you like, so you want to talk about it, but like they clearly don't. I was at a bar one time. This guy was wearing an Alice in Chains shirt,
Yeah.
and he was crying at the bar.
Ooh.
And I walked up to him and I was like, "Oh, Nutshell," which is like their most popular song. Like it would be like,
stop calling me that.
it would be
Like,
like
you're the 5th guy who's called me that today.
it would be like if like what's the most popular like Taylor Swift song?
I think now it might be Cruel Summer.
So it'd be like walking up to someone in a Taylor Swift shirt and just being like, "Oh, Cruel Summer." Like anyone,
Yeah.
if you've heard of the band, you know that or whatever. And he was just like, "Thank you so much." I was like, "What?" And he was just like, "I love Alice in Chains so much."
Oh my God.
And I was like, "Yeah, they're pretty good." And he was just like, "This saved my night." And I was like,
what?
"Oh, okay." And then he stayed with us the whole night. It was like such a bummer. Like it was like It's like feeding a stray cat, and then they now they come to your door every day.
Feed
We were
the
like,
alligators.
oh, I should have just held my tongue.
Or I like that you're like, oh, nutshell, and he's like, no, my name's Andy. Just starts sobbing.
That was like what his high school bullies called him.
Yeah.
Just eat.
Don't call me that. My name's fucking Andy.
He used to eat the pistachios whole. Everyone called him
Dude,
Nutshell.
oh my God. On last Friday night.
Friday night.
Having a menage a trois. I was eating sunflower seeds and I swallowed a whole one.
It's gonna grow on your tummy now.
And it could not stop thinking about it. It hurt. And then it hurt like going down a little. I was, ooh. And then the whole night I was like, oh, guys, I think I fucked up. I was totally fine.
Like ruining everyone's night.
I was ruining everyone's night.
It hurt so bad on the way out.
Oh, God, dude, it's going to burn me. It's going to shred me
What
like
if
a paper shredder with the
comes out
insides out.
sideways.
Yeah, it comes out.
Grabs like all your
Ew.
Or just the
hemorrhoids on
middle
way
part
out.
comes out.
Oh.
It spits out the shell. My butt. Spitting on the shell of my butt.
Okay.
When I was a
Lauren,
kid,
this is the shit guys like. Spitting out the shell with your butt. This is it.
That's
This is
awesome.
lightning in a bottle. This is what we capture on this podcast.
You're literally watching history
Clip
right
this. Spin the sunflower seed out with shell with your butt, like your whole body did the whole spitting and like pew, a sunflower seed out of your butt is insane. That's Sky Stuff 101.
When I was a kid, I didn't know how to eat sunflower seeds, but I thought it looked really cool.
It's sick.
I still don't know.
I don't even like it that much. I like
I
just
love
the
them.
act.
But I remember I would just put a bunch in my mouth and suck all the seasoning off and then spit them out whole.
That's what I do.
Yeah,
And my mom walked in and there was just a huge jar because when you if you're spitting them out, but you've taken the seed out, they can kind of compress more. But if you're just putting wet sunflower seeds back in the jar, it's essentially just pouring them in.
Yep.
And she walked in, there was a whole mason jar full of untouched sunflower seeds. I was like, what are you doing? My cheek was shredded, and you're just like, I don't know.
Oh, my cheek is shredded.
I'm gonna shred those cheeks,
I'm a
girl.
shred. Ooh. Ooh, yeah.
Oh.
When was the last time you shredded cheek?
When I was pooping out that sunflower seed, dude. Thing turned me into a
How's your hashed horse?
potato wedge.
All right, should we roadmap it up?
Roadmap. Birdie roadmap.
Oh, Ryan Micho just texted me.
Said,
Just doing my Monday morning check-in.
Did he say that?
Yeah.
That's kind of nice.
We have guys, if you're listening to this, our Mafia episode, or Mafia video has just come out.
Oh, yes.
Lauren, Will, me, Binder, Liam, and Angus did a Mafia video in this
We played Mafia.
studio, and we got to the bottom of it towards the end.
Yep.
It's a very interesting video. Go watch it on the Friday Beers YouTube.
Yeah, look up.
We'll put the link in the description to it right now.
Yep.
But it's a great video.
You're going to love it.
I'm excited.
We have a lovely episode for you guys today. We're going to do the permitting division of the building department.
Do you have one?
I don't have one.
Permitting?
Well,
I'm done to skip this
I don't have
episode.
one.
I think it's Will's turn. That's why he's down.
I don't have one.
Oh, they're cool. Let's just skip. We'll do it next week.
All right, we're gonna hear your pitches, followed by our pitches. Then we're gonna do this guy rocks. This guy rocks. This guy rocks today.
Hey, Will.
And then we're gonna do everyone's favorite segment, teach me something.
Yep.
Followed by new names for jobs, and then dance moves that don't exist. It's gonna be a great episode. I'm very excited. Lauren, play that theme music because Daddy's got to go pee. All right, we are back. Lauren accidentally kept Will's real phone number in the
I'm
episode.
paying attention to that now.
Oh, okay.
I guess if I take it out.
All right, we're going to take it out. But I just got a phone call while we stopped to use the bathroom for a second from evidently a Playmate that said, hey, so I think you left your real phone number in Monday's episode. It'll be fixed by the time you hear this, though.
So no funny business.
So no funny business.
Dude, Birdie got scared and went under the chair, and now I can't get her out.
Oh, but there's a fake birdie.
There's a fake Birdie, but I put,
Kevin King, too.
I put some bird crumbs. I put some breadcrumbs on the ground, so I'm hoping to coax her out, but she feels a little scared right now.
Why? I thought she doesn't get scared.
I feel like Chihuahuas like that though. They like to be under things.
She
Like,
does.
very-
She did that whenever she felt neglected this weekend. She would go under the bed, and then I had to coax her out.
Oh, sweet. baby.
She's coaxed out.
Ooh, what about some peanut butter?
She didn't like peanut butter. First dog ever that doesn't like peanut butter. I tried to give her peanut butter last night. She didn't like it. She's also allergic to chicken.
Oh, how do you even find that out?
That's what my sister was like, her intestines get swollen. We were like, you don't know that. I'm not a doctor.
What about almond butter? You try that?
I think she loves almond butter, actually.
Yeah. Have you ever had Barney butter? It's insane.
Is it really?
Yes.
That's awesome.
Highly recommend.
All right, should you hear some pitches, Lauren?
Pitches. This is from Christian Bernard. He says, hey, Lauren and the Rugrats on...
No.
I like it.
On Accelerator.
Yeah. True.
Oh, wait, I'm going to bleep that and replace it with...
Now say it. Start over.
Okay. Hey, Lauren and the Rugrats on... Oh, fuck. Hey, Lauren and the Rugrats on Accelerator. What is the worst part about eating cheese?
Poop. Makes your tummy hurt.
Okay.
I can't stop. I literally cannot stop.
I'm addicted to it.
It's so good.
There's too many good kinds.
Oh, I cheese maxed last night and I'm feeling it.
Christian says, you never have the perfect amount of crackers to match the quantity
That's true.
of cheese, and the crackers these days are too fragile to spread a hunk of cheese on them without breaking. The answer to this age-old dilemma is cheese-rackers. Imagine your cheese of choice enclosed in layer of your favorite cracker. No excess crackers or cheese, no mess, simply the slice and Simply slice and enjoy, and every bite has the perfect ratio of cracker to cheese. Love
That's
the pod.
so good.
I like
Imagine
that.
like those pretzels that are filled with peanut butter.
Yep.
Like cracker filled with like Gouda.
That sounds awesome. Well, wait, but how would you... Or you just line it?
I
It's
think,
all...
and they would have to be refrigerated.
Yeah. I think that sounds great. You know what I had a few of yesterday that I was really remarking on how delightful they are? Club crackers. Like, underrated, but that's like the best shit in the world. You don't like them.
They're so buttery.
They don't go with the types of cheeses that I like.
You're eating cheeses I haven't even thought of.
I'm eating cheeses that no one's even heard
churned of.
Yeah.
I'm a Triscuit and sharp cheddar girl.
Ooh, yeah, no, I go
go
club cracker and like a mozzarella.
I got that
No,
really thin
American.
like
Ew.
that really thin brown cracker with Gouda on top and then an apple on top.
Thin brown cracker? Which one
All
is that?
crackers, I guess, but it's like you recognize. It almost looks like a pita thing. They're good. They're really yummy.
Like from Chex Mix?
No, I'm not describing well, but just I go cracker Gouda apple, cracker
All right.
Gouda salami.
Where's
Yeah,
cracker?
sounds good, too.
Wheat thin.
Where's cracker?
Yeah, wheat thins are ass.
Angus. Wheat thins? Wait, you don't like wheat thins?
Hate.
Oh, I love wheat
Triscuits
thins.
are way better.
I like wheat thins better than Triscuits. For sure.
Triscuits are like eating a Brillo pad.
Yeah.
What?
Like sometimes I
Like sometimes I scrub my pans with Triscuits.
sometimes I'll be eating Triscuits and go, what are we even doing here?
No, I do like the ones where you get like the cracked pepper and sea salt.
They're
Cracked
also
pepper.
just nostalgic for me because my dad, whenever I'd come home from work or just on a Sunday afternoon, he would be in the kitchen like slicing cheddar. There would always be Triscuits and cheese on the counter. Like that was his thing. So then it became my thing.
Your dad did that every day?
Like a lot of days.
That's really cool.
He was cheese maxing.
My dad used to we would get Triscuits and Cheese Whiz, like the can.
Yep.
And just
I don't think I've ever had cheese.
my
whiz.
grandpa loved it. I guess it's genetic. I've strayed away.
It's hereditary.
It's hereditary, yeah. It's in my genes. I can't stop it.
Cheese with you
My
had
jeans.
one time
Cheese
is she
was in
coming
my
out?
jeans.
What?
Is she coming out?
No, it's pointing out his jeans.
Oh, when Will's family had a Christmas party a couple years ago, 2 Christmases ago, their spread was insane. You guys know how to snack, right?
My mom cheese maxed. Yeah.
Me and Kevin were cheese maxing.
My mom, she balled out. Kevin cheese mac. Bro, my Uncle Kevin literally survives. He just eats cheese and crackers and drinks Mountain
Gallons
Dew.
of Mountain Dew and watches Playdate.
And like Pop-Tarts and stuff, I think, too. Wow. Yeah, I think he might be listening to us right now. And there could be a secret because like he's in his mid to late 50s now and he has not one gray hair.
Yep.
Like
Kevin's 50.
He's like 55 or something now, I think.
I'm not blowing smoke up his ass right now. I literally thought Kevin was like 39.
Exactly. He looks great.
Wow.
There's something to it. No one's ever tried it before. No one's ever tried the cheese and cracker Mountain Dew diet.
Right. It's like a cousin of keto.
Yeah, it's like some sort of scientific anomaly that results in de-aging.
Yeah. Should we do the other pitch?
Yeah.
All right.
Speaking of de-aging, you see that fucking guy that's like, I've reversed my age by 50 years. And he's like, I'm going to live to 1,000 years old. He just looks like a boy. He looks like a boy that grew up to be a man. And it's like, he doesn't look healthy. Like, I think on paper, he's the healthiest man alive. But like, I don't see the vision. He moved his office into like a cryo chamber. He's like a gas mask on while he's working. It's like, well, that's not. Yeah, there's absolutely no way that's the healthiest thing you can be doing.
This is just a random guy.
I mean, he's made a career off like, I'm the healthiest man alive.
Got it.
But I think from what I gathered, I think he made some absurd amount of money in like tech or something, and it's just like, I'm gonna live forever now.
Try some weird shit. Yeah.
I saw Dana White talking about he has a friend that he claims has like $1 trillion and has a lab of scientists that live in his house, and their only job is to make him live to as long as he can.
That seems sad.
Yeah, I would just be like, I don't want to live past like the second I start declining.
I'd say the moment I hit 150, I'm done.
Yeah,
I don't want to live past 150.
my mom used to say if she gets like dementia or something, I should take her on a walk and forget to put the brake on her wheelchair. Let her go off a cliff.
She gets the mentors.
Okay.
That'd be the worst way to go out.
Thank you.
We need to get Birdie out. I feel bad.
Why? She's
Jack, I think-
chilling.
I think she's. But that's very sweet for you to be concerned. Okay, thank you, Christian Bernard.
This is why I think I don't think I should get a dog, because I
don't think you give a shit.
I don't give a shit. Well, I mean, I do give it. Like, I would give a shit if it was like something more serious. But I feel like she's chilling down there.
Yeah, I guess I know her a little bit better now after a couple of days with her, and like if the only time she's gone under the bed is when she felt like neglected.
Well, she has her head down now. Like she's not like she's chilling. Her head's on the floor. Okay, next pitch.
Birdie and I were turkey maxing yesterday.
Really?
Oh my god, she loves turkey.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I feel like because she lives with my vegan sister, so I feel like I'm like showing her a new world. Did I ever tell you about our? 1 second.
Did you just eat a Lucy? Why did he went? Sorry.
Yeah, that was weird.
When my dad was a senior in college, he got a golden retriever.
Okay.
And I think when you get one of those, you're not like thinking about how long it's gonna live.
Yep.
And it just lived. It saw like both of my sisters get born. Like it was just like
That's awesome.
it was around for a while. And he was saying like one day. Like, I think this is specific to Goldens. Like, when it's their time to go, it happens, like, very quickly. You know, as other dogs, there's, like, kind of a gradual decline. Mm-hmm. And he was like, her back leg stopped working or something. And he was like, all right, we'll, like, give it a week, whatever. And she was like, it seemed like she was in pain. So he, like, took her to put her down. But he was like, we're going to have, like, the greatest day ever before. So, like, took her to McDonald's, was, like, giving her, like, cheeseburgers and fries and stuff. And it was like, she couldn't even keep her head up. And they pulled into the vet. And he was like, I think she knew what was about to happen and got out of the car and was like running around, like miraculously was like clean bill of health and lived another like 8 years.
Oh my God.
Something like, he was like, I still to this day, it was like, it's one of the only things in life where I'm like, I have no idea how that happened.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
My golden he was 14 when he died, which is like pretty good life, but he passed away in his sleep, which was like so sad for my family.
You don't get, although that,
I mean, it was peaceful for him. I just feel
How
like that was
long-
very traumatizing for my mom.
yeah.
This is messed up, but how long of a nap before you're like, I think Kevin's not around.
I don't know. But
Like how long was he dead before they were like that?
I didn't ask for the details.
He is
They
really
just called me
dreaming.
in the morning and I was like, oh no.
I remember my mom, they were clearly going to put down Addie, and she was like, you guys should say goodbye to Addie. And we didn't know what that meant. So we were just like, no, I'll see her later. And like walked past and like went and watched TV. And I was like, oh, that's...
Well, I think I told you guys, but when we had to put down Cookie, my brother, it was like his first time drinking the night before. And so he was like hungover, but like couldn't show it. And so they were like, all right, we're going to go take Cookie to get put down. He's like, I don't care. He stayed in bed.
Wait,
Oh, all right.
What the hell, Sam?
I have another pitch.
Oh, sorry. I was just doing like a fourth wall breaking thing to my brother in case he's listening. He's not.
Oh,
He's got big tech deals and dates to go on, and
Your brother's awesome.
tech. He's doing like crunching numbers. And
Making your family proud.
Making my mom proud because he has a real job that makes sense to her. And like, it's something she understands. She doesn't just have to take his word for it that it's a real job.
Yeah. I've always thought about, like, what if we were just lying to our parents this whole time? Like, taking out loans to make it look like we were making money.
I mean, literally, like, I came here and, like, showed her the office. She's like, okay, all right. I maybe believe it's real now.
I saw a bunch of comments. We post, like, a wheel, the wheel video we do every Friday.
Yeah.
All the comments were like, this isn't real work or whatever, which definitely isn't. One of the comments was like, what, do you want everyone to be, like, bricklayers? Like, so, like someone has to.
The world needs ditch diggers, too.
Yeah.
When I went to pick up Birdie, they have another dog named Rosie. And apparently when she gets so excited, she barks so hard that she farts because like all the muscles.
Been there.
She's just like, "Fah, fah, ha." And it's like she can't keep the farts in the room. It smelled like something died in the room. And my sister was like, yeah, this just happens when she gets excited. And I was like, that feels like we got to get that checked out.
Yeah,
like, dogs get excited multiple times a day.
That can't just be something we have accepted.
All right. Can I do the other pitch?
Yes, please.
All right. Thank you, Christian. Next one is from Brian Vicente. He says, "What's up, Billy, Dusty, and Lauren? Big fan of the show. What is the worst part about about not being able to watch a big game, new episode of your favorite show, or any other significant event live?"
Like everyone else knows about it except for you, so you have to like keep your head in the sand until you watch it.
Yeah, trying to not get a notification or a text or something.
Okay. The fact that everyone's talking about it and you either get spoiled or can't feel the same excitement when something notable happens. My business is The World Revolves Around You is looking to change that. Tell us what you can't watch, and our AI integrated platform will identify and cache every pertinent notification you get relating to the event. They will be silenced on receipt so you can live your life spoiler free. The best part is that once you start watching, the app will feed you notifications as events happen in the game/episode so you can properly react with your friends, less than friends, and randoms on social media. You can even link your cable account and will automatically record what you're trying to watch. If you can't watch the game, don't take a step back. With our app, the world revolves around you.
I love that.
My grandpa used to record Giants games because they were on too late, and he'd watch them in the morning on Monday.
Yep.
I remember just being like, what is the point of that?
Yeah, I'm a big believer. Like, I know some people, they'll do that. Like, even if they know who won, they'll still watch the game. I'm like, I could not care less.
Yeah.
The only reason I'm watching it is because it's happening in real time. I have no interest in watching a game after.
Agreed. I'll watch maybe some highlights.
Yeah. Sports Center.
I'm excited for baseball to be back, huh? Home runs, triples, doubles.
Singles. A bunch of hot singles.
I like baseball.
Swinging for the fences.
This episode is brought to you by Southern Comfort with one-of-a-kind blend of fruit and spices. SoCo whiskey is the original ready-for-anything spirit, satisfying on its own and ideal in any mixed drink. Southern Comfort is easy to enjoy however you drink it and whoever you drink it with. We think SoCo can go with everything, but you be the judge. Find your comfort zone and try out a cocktail today. I created a new drink called the Neil Armstrong.
I thought it was the Lance Armstrong.
It's interchangeable. It's SoCo and root beer. It is delicious. Lots and lots of ice. SoCo sour shots. Add a little sour mix and enjoy. Keep it simple with SoCo with lemonade, SoCo with orange juice, SoCo cola. There's all sorts of stuff. Willie, I personally think the best place to enjoy SoCo is on the porch, but what do you think?
I would like it in the backyard, and you're in a beach chair that's a little too low to the grass, so you feel the grass on the backs of your legs as they extend out.
I like that. No matter the moment, Southern Comfort is ready for anything, packed with flavor, mixes with anything, and it's easy to drink. We challenge you all out there to find your comfort zone. Try some Southern Comfort mixed drinks and send us your favorites. We'll shout out the best ones on a future pod. Pick up some Southern Comfort today.
Well, you know it's a Playdate because we're sipping on our accelerator. Ooh, come on, that's a great sound.
That was a great sound.
I got to tell you, I've been having a bit of a culture shift in my mind away from the orange ice pop to the cherry ice pop. Been slept on. I'm ready to wake up. Cherry ice pop is goated. You can't go wrong, but I think I'm just having a little bit of a change in my flavor profile.
We don't have any with us right now, but this morning I had a berry lemonade one.
Very good as well.
Get out of town. Here's the thing about me. I'll say it. I used to drink coffee every morning. I drink Accelerator in the morning now. It's like starting your day with like a little treat, but it's like 10 calories. If somehow, for the amount of caffeine that's in it, I don't feel anxious at all.
Yeah.
Like I have one and I'm definitely like jacked up, but I am not anxious at all.
I use it when I write my novels.
How's that going?
Good. I'm almost through I almost have a good title and idea for it.
Accelerator is great for creating new characters too, because I can imagine new worlds.
Yeah, look at this. Ready? Tom Chikansky.
What is he?
He's the mayor of Crempville.
Wow.
And he's never
Wrong.
He's never wrong.
Never
wrong. He's never told a lie. Upgrade your energy with Accelerator. Go to Amazon, grab some today. Folks, you won't regret it. Let's get back into the episode.
All right. What is the worst part about ordering fajitas at a restaurant?
It's a scene.
It's a very look at me thing.
Yeah.
It's like when they might as well be bringing out a cake with like sparklers on it because now the whole restaurant's looking at you. Yeah. It's so loud on the way out. Yeah. Silent fajitas.
A silencer.
It is like a dome that goes over the cast iron, and it's soundproof. So they bring it out. People are still aware you're having fajitas, but it kind of softens the blow a little bit.
Yep.
Keeps the food hot. And then, because usually the fajitas come out first, and they're sizzling for like 5 minutes while everyone else's food are coming out.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now it keeps it hot while you're waiting for everyone else's food. When you take it off, it's silent.
It'd be amazing.
Well, when you take it off, how is it silent?
Because it's not. They're done sizzling.
Okay.
It'd be funny if this was like an extra charge, like it was like $5 extra. So
for a silencer,
some people in the restaurant have like really loud ones, and then they like see the guy walk by, like
they take all the noise.
That guy's cool as a cucumber.
Yeah.
They take all the noise from your fajitas and make the other people's louder.
Twice as loud.
Fajitas that are deafening.
Oh yeah, that's awkward. That was my pitch. Was fajitas that are twice as loud. I think it's interesting. I think it's like an intentional thing that they make them really loud because they want people to look and then order them. That's what they say about.
Ever ordered fajitas?
That's the only reason I've never gotten
to.
fajitas.
When I was like a kid with my dad, I remember one time with my dad being like, "Can we get fajitas?" And he was like, "We were in Buckhead, Georgia." And we got fajitas.
Like, we do not.
I don't know why
I'm draw any more attention to ourselves.
No, we were like, hell yeah. It was like cool. It was like, this is shit guys do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Is the burrito? I heard that the burrito is not that's not real Mexican food. Like we made it up, and then like they maybe adopted it.
Yeah, I don't know
because of the popularity, but like it wasn't a thing for them.
I had so much Mexican food on Saturday.
Tell me about it.
We went to Venice Beach Bar, watched sunset, and I got tacos. Then we went to El Chucho, and then I ran across the street and got tacos.
Oh yeah.
And then like 2 hours later, I was like, saw someone with a quesadilla. I was like, I want more. So I went back and got a quesadilla. So I had 3 Mexican meals in like an 8-hour span on Saturday. It was amazing.
You were Tex-Maxing.
I was I was Mex-Maxing.
All right, pitch me, Willie.
All right, what's the worst part about a two-way door?
You're like slamming into people.
Too many options.
Yeah, or I was more Lauren's, where it's like if you go one way, then you're swinging into one people.
Like our kitchen door?
Yeah, like our kitchen doors.
Yeah.
So this is the 3-way door. So you can also just put your hands in the middle and go, whoosh, and they slide into the walls. So if there's someone in the kitchen, I don't want to barge in.
Right.
So I can just slide them in and walk in. If there isn't someone in there and or there's enough space and I want to do sort of a grand entrance, then I kick them. But I want to have the option to not make a scene, as opposed to the traditional saloon doors in which you're sort of captivating everyone's attention, just by walking in.
What was the point of saloon doors?
I think that's just how they...
Because they didn't it's not like they kept any heat in or out.
Well, you don't have to remember to close them behind you.
No, but they were just it's just belt to nipple.
Oh yeah, maybe to keep make it feel a little more private.
I
would have
so
loved.
You can have a grand entrance.
Or
I guess what else can you kick open?
If you killed all 7 Jenkins brothers with one bullet, you can come in and go. Dong.
Why were you allowed to do that in the Wild West?
What?
You just kill guys?
Murder? I mean,
it had to be justified, but you were in charge of policing yourselves. It felt like.
Yeah, because they didn't have law enforcement, so they had.
But there was still a sheriff there that like or a marshal.
But I think they had they didn't have like a whole police force. They couldn't keep tabs on everyone.
Right. All right.
Unless you have a guy like Rango.
All right, should we do
This guy rocks.
This guy rocks. This guy rocks. This guy rocks today. Pause this immediately, and I mean immediately.
How can we not talk about family when family's all that we got?
Okay, are you guys familiar with a person by the name of Styx Youngblood?
I don't think so.
No.
This is a guy this is a person who
Styx Youngbone.
Yes, is obsessed with I think they get a lot of inspiration from Motley Crue, 80s bands.
Okay.
And what they like to do is role play what it would have been like to be a rock star named Styx Youngblood. So let's give it a shot. The sound's off one.
And the guitar solo. Madison, right? Yeah, right.
Oh my god, I want to be Madison so fucking bad.
No sweat. All right.
Oh
Sound
yeah.
about the short and I? Yeah. Really, huh?
Okay, we can pause it here.
Yeah.
I think
that's great.
What's so interesting about Styx is a lot of people like to glorify what it was like to be a rocker.
Yeah.
He shows the mundane, and he also shows a little turmoil within the band.
Well, Tommy's letting too many people in the green room.
Tommy, the top communist bro put himself in imaginary danger. Tommy is upset that he's letting fans in, and he's going, you know what, Tommy, how many fans have you had back here? Exactly. And what happened?
Oh, I see. I got you. Yeah.
Tommy doesn't want Madison back there.
Got it.
He's
jealous.
He's creating beef with a band member that's not there.
Band members that don't exist. Tommy.
Tommy.
Yeah,
Also,
I like this guy a lot.
I would, if I was Tommy and my name was just Tom, and my bandmate was named Styx Youngblood, I'd be a little upset as well. I didn't get the memo that we had cool names.
Styx Youngblood, Youngbone. Yeah,
Is that not one of the strangest things you've ever seen?
Yeah, I don't. Some people.
And
Sure.
there are hundreds of those videos.
Yeah.
It's the first thing there.
Yeah, that guy rocks.
Yeah, I don't get that at all, but I kind of like. Do you think he does music?
Well,
That's-
I've been doing a deep dive. It's mostly those. Horribly confusing. Okay, what do we got here? Will?
These are southern elephant seals, and they let out sneezes that are pretty funny. So this guy definitely rocks.
Wait, how cute.
Wait, what? Play it again. Someone talk about this. How the fuck the last dude end up in a meadow?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've always wondered.
How'd he get there?
It's extremely odd. Should we do Teach Me Something?
Teach me something.
Did you know that there is a planet where it rains molten glass sideways at 5,400 miles an hour?
Earth?
Not here.
Okay.
It
wasn't a guess the planet.
No, this exoplanet HD 189733b is located about 64 light years from Earth. Think about how far that is.
That's so many.
Its atmosphere is made of silicate particles, and due to its extreme heat over 1,700 degrees Fahrenheit, these particles condense into glass, which then gets blown sideways by violent winds. Essentially, if you stood there, not that you could, you'd be shredded by high-speed glass storms.
Oh my gosh.
That sounds horrible.
Also, how do we know that? How do these guys know? Sometimes I feel like scientists are just like, there's no way for them to call our bluff. Like, that would be
Do you
cool.
think one, maybe they sent one guy and he got shredded by high-speed glass storms?
He came back, there's holes in him, and he's like, you do not want to go to HD 189733b.
There's satellites and stuff.
I know, but that doesn't make any sense.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Dude, I still can't believe I can't get Birdie out here. Birdie.
She probably got stage fright.
Yeah, she got stage fright.
All right, sorry.
She got embarrassed that she didn't have anything to say, and she would rather just
Wait, can we put the video? Can we put the video right here? Will's finding his of Birdie getting off her chair and going under. I want to see it.
wait. Yeah.
Well, I'm implicated.
Oh, you were there?
I was standing over there, and then she walked over, and then I knelt down. I was like, "Hey, Birdie," and then she went like, "Huh," and ran over.
So she hates you.
You spooked her?
I mean, I didn't do anything, but I spooked. I just was myself.
Sounds like you did something to her.
I didn't do anything on purpose to her. Okay, do you know about Timothy Dexter?
No.
He called himself Lord Timothy Dexter. He was he was an American businessman noted for his eccentric behavior and writings.
What year was this?
He died in 1806.
Okay.
So he was like in the like founding of America type vibes. He was barely educated or literate and considered himself the greatest philosopher in the known world, and authored a book, A Pickle for the Knowing Ones, which espouses his views and became notorious for its misspellings and grammatical errors. So I just thought that he was from Newburyport, Massachusetts.
Wait, wasn't he like the luckiest man alive too? Is this the same guy that like he like, I wish I remember this. We talked about it like on like one of our first episodes. I think this was the same guy.
Oh, fuck.
He like invented something and it was horrible, but then it ended up like I'm not doing it justice. He invented something, it failed, but then it could be used for something else and like made a fucking killing.
At the end of the American Revolution, he purchased large amounts of the depreciated continental currency that were worthless at the time. And then at the end of the war, the U.S. government made good on its notes at 1% of face value, but Massachusetts paid it on at par. So he made a ton of money off of this worthless currency and then built 2 ships and an export business.
Yo, I keep reading about that. I'm pretty sure that's where he made
was
like
largely
another.
uneducated. His business sense was peculiar. He was advised to send bed warmers for resale.
Yeah, they pranked him, Willie. So
Oh yeah.
They were.
Wait, this is crazy. You know more about this guy than I.
Some rival guy told him to send bed warmers to like a warm place, like where it would be like a horrible business decision that ended up like also paying off somehow.
That's crazy. I just like the idea that he was like couldn't read or write, but he was this genius, and he wrote this like book of philosophy that people like couldn't get through because of the grammar. Like he could still be right.
That's true.
We just couldn't put to words what he was saying.
All right, Willie, would you rather do
Did you like it, or big thumb up or thumb down?
Good.
Thumb up. Okay, for that.
Willie? Oh, I know why she might be skittish. When we were at brunch, the waiter stepped on her tail.
Oh, really?
And she like yelped. And I
Today?
No, this is on Sunday. She's been very skittish about people. Should we do new names for jobs or dance moves that don't exist?
Let's do dance moves that don't exist.
Are we gonna see a performance?
There'll be some interactive elements for sure.
Great.
These are dance moves that don't exist.
The Now You See Me.
Okay.
It requires you to be at a restaurant or a club that has like tablecloths and people are eating. So you grab the tablecloth, you rip it off without spilling anyone's food or drink. You then take it, you floss between your legs, you hold it up like this, and when you drop it, you're nowhere to be found.
I mean, that would be unreal if I ever saw that executed. I've got making soup. It goes a little like this. You go.
Yeah.
Pretty good, right?
You could have like some sort of assembly line,
You
like one
chop
guy's
it.
doing.
Yeah. He could even add to it, but I think it's you chop it up, you sprinkle it in, and then this move is kind of what brings it together.
Yep.
Pretty excited about this move on its own, but I think adding a little spice to it brings it to the end.
The proposal. You get down in the middle of a crowded club on one knee and you propose to your girlfriend. The DJ has to be in on it. The music stops. A hush falls over the crowd because they're like, this guy's proposing. Your girlfriend then runs at your hands and uses them as like a thing to do a backflip off of. Music cuts back in. Crowd goes nuts.
You go like a stepping.
Yeah. You're holding it like this. Everyone thinks you're proposing. She steps on your hand and does a backflip. Everyone goes
amazing.
bananas.
That's sick.
I love that. I've got the frunk tonk. No. Bird watching. This is a group dance that you do. So one guy goes over and then he starts going like, and then all of the people come by and they go, "Quack, quack," and they flap their wings and run through the party. And the guy goes, I got one. Sort of like a live reenactment type thing, but it brings the house down. Trust me. Right when the beat drops, if you spot the bird.
Yep. I got the. All right, I got the wipeout.
Okay.
All your friends get on the ground like those red balls they curl up in balls like those red balls from Wipeout, and then you run across them, and then everyone gets up and starts dancing.
Oh my God, that sounds like it would hurt.
It would kill.
It would kill at this party. Shampoo. This one's pretty simple, but all ladies love this one. It's just a little. and then you can follow it up with the conditioner.
Stop! You're turning Lauren on.
Can't help it. Can't help
Stop!
it.
She's rock hard over there.
I can't.
The weed whacker.
Hit me.
Everyone lines up like weeds. Your friend grabs you by your ankles, spins you around, you knock all the weeds over.
Yahtzee. You go. This is the Yahtzee. It's sort of a setup to a larger dance move.
I picture it like in that song that goes like Fireball.
Yeah.
Dun, dun.
So you do it.
Yeah. Fireball. Dun 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 dun.
was
Dun.
good.
Love it. My last one's the duel. You stand
Okay.
back to back with your buddy, take a step forward, bang, miss, interlock arms, spin each other around.
That's a hit.
Yeah.
I've got the small straight. It's a lot like the Yahtzee, just a little less exciting. So it's like,
Oh,
I like that.
I love it. All right, should we do new names for jobs?
yes. These are new names for jobs
Mailman is now a letterhead.
like that. The construction worker that's tasked with the sign that directs cars, Stop Smith.
I like that a lot. Barista's now a grinder.
Like that. An IT guy, computer repairman is a click fixer.
Cashier, little banker.
Love it. Podcaster, just a potty.
Drug dealer's now a street doctor.
An apiarist or beekeeper for the less educated. Just a beer. He's a beer.
I like that.
It's fun because it sounds sort of like the drink.
Right. Firefighters are now Poseidon's boys.
I like that. P-boys maybe for short.
Yep.
Po boys. Herd. Oh, I know what this one is. Okay. Shepherd is now a blanket term for people who herd everything, not just sheep. Just call them a herd. Why take two syllables when you could do it with one? A guy who herds stuff is a herd.
Oh, I like that. A gas station employee, he's now Pumpy.
Pumpy. I like that. A fucking bitch, fuck, loser, fucker, bitch.
A loser fucker.
That's a guy who plays for the Yankees.
That's what they used to call me in high school.
Zinger. What?
They used to call me the loser fucker.
The loser.
Because I had a horrible taste. All right, Lauren, whose personality are you going to steal this week?
Oh man, you start.
I
I gotta think about it. What's going on this weekend?
I had a moment this weekend where I decided I was going to go to Denver next weekend, but I don't think I'm going to do that.
What was
anymore
that about?
this weekend? I had like a buddy text me from Denver that I haven't seen in a while, and there's a show that I want to see in Denver. So I was like, what if I just went to Denver? But then I had a few Coors Lights at that point, and I woke up the next day. I was like, I'm definitely not going
What
to Denver.
show?
MJ Lenderman.
Was that one of your favorite concerts you've been to? In a while?
Yeah, it was the best one I've seen in a long time. Yeah.
Great.
I'm going to steal the dog whisperer's personality. You think that guy that like wrangles good dogs?
No.
Makes bad dogs good dogs? Because I have to get Birdie from out under this chair.
Yeah, I was gonna say you got your work cut out for
I
you.
got it cut out.
I'm gonna Lauren and I have I don't know if I'm gonna do a personality for the week, but we have our first softball game that I've been able to attend, at least our second of the season tonight, and I'm gonna steal Juan Soto's personality because he went yard in his first Mets at bat. I'm gonna go yard tonight.
Love it. Lauren?
Why does my mind always go blank when we get to this segment? I'll take a baseball players. So I'm really good at softball.
Cool.
Who? Jose Siri?
Mookie
Mookie Betts.
Betts. Wait, no, he's on the
He's
Dodgers.
on the Dodgers.
Yeah,
Who do you want? What team do you want?
The Cubs?
I can't think of one guy.
Just in general?
I don't know.
Pete Alonso.
Sure.
Pete Alonso.
All right. We love you guys. Have a great rest of your Monday. Have a great Tuesday. And we'll see you guys on Wednesday for our Wednesday episode.
We're getting naked.
No.
Oh, have a great rest of your week,
Yeah,
a
you
great
got it.
weekend. We'll see you guys
He's never
on...
got it right. Not once.
Not
We'll see you guys on Monday. We love you so, so much. Comment Birdie. Comment Birdie, good dog.
Or comment
Comment
Birdie, come out from under there
Yeah.
so we can get her out.
Yeah, everyone coax Birdie out. All right. Love you.
Drive
Bye.
safe.